Today we are police.
Sorry, could you keep your microphones on mute, please?
Thank you. Today we are considering objections from the police to propose 10 Elkstone Road W105NT. I'm Councillor Laura Burns and I will be chairing this meeting. I confirm I have no declarations to make in relation to this item. I'm joined by Councillor Toby Benton. Councillor, can you please introduce yourself and confirm whether or not you have any declarations to make?
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, all. My name is Councillor Toby Benton. I am the Councillor for Colville Ward and I have no declarations of interest for this case.
Thank you. We're also joined by Fiona from the Council's licensing team, our legal advisor Horatio Chance, our committee officers Tommy Hamner, Yusuf Olo, Turin Shabawale. In the event of loss of connection, the quorum of this committee is 2, as there is always the possibility that I may lose a connection temporarily during the broadcast. The hearing will be adjourned temporarily and a notice placed on the screen to this effect. Once the connection is resumed, we will cooperate. The hearing will continue. Some ground rules. Before we start, just take heed of these rules. Please keep your microphones on mute until you're invited to speak. Please make sure mobile phones are on silent. Please do not use Microsoft Teams chat function as it is not monitored. Everyone should have received the procedure for this meeting regarding use of cameras and how to connect back if you lose connection. Thank you so much. All right. Parties in attendance. Tommy Hamner, can you please run through the list of to speak?
Thank you, Chair. Today we have the premises user Sasha Price is in attendance and is registered to speak, and for the responsible authorities, PC Janelle Caldenas for the Metropolitan Police Service and James Rankin, counsel for the Metropolitan Police Service. The council's noise and nuisance team did object to this application, but they weren't able to find somebody to speak today, so they do not have a registered speaker today for this hearing.
Okay, thank you. The procedure of the meeting has been circulated with the papers. However, in summary, I confirm, firstly, the licensing officer, Fiona Johnson, will give a brief outline of the 10. Then I'll ask the premises user, Ms. Sasha Price, to present her submission. She will have up to a maximum of 10 minutes to do so. Then questions may be asked of the premises user by the committee, the police, and our legal advisor. Then I will ask Mr. James Rankin, counsel for the police, to present his objection. He will have a maximum of 10 minutes to do so. He is joined by PC Jelaine Galdanez, who may be able to assist the committee if they have any further questions. Questions may be asked of the police by the committee, the premises user, and our legal advisor. Finally, I will turn to the governance team to see if any issues have been raised we need to consider. There will be no summing up, and the committee will adjourn for 10 minutes to make our decision. We will reconvene to verbally announce the decision today, and it will be confirmed in writing within 5 working days. The full reasoned decision will be issued as soon as possible thereafter. I would like to remind everyone that the committee has read the papers, which compromises the main pack, so there's no need to repeat their content, but please do draw our attention to certain points and pages. Okay, let's go. Fiona Johnson, please, can you outline the 10 for us?
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, all. We have before us today a temporary event notice which has received objections from PC Nick Jerry on behalf of the Metropolitan Police on the grounds of the prevention of crime and disorder and public safety. An objection has also been received from Mr. Philip Richardson from Environmental Health on the grounds of the prevention of public nuisance and public safety. Ms. Sasha Price has submitted a temporary event notice for Sunday the 24th of August and Monday the 25th of August to provide the sell by retail of alcohol off the premises during Notting Hill Carnival 2025. The proposed location is the Media Suites, 29 Elkstone Road, W10 5NT and number 31. A copy of the 10 plan, event management plan and risk assessment can be found at Appendix A of today's bundle. Summaries of the objections can be found at pages 6 and 7 of the bundle, and copy of both objections are attached as Appendix B and Appendix C. Relevant extracts from the Council's Statement of Licensing Policy are attached as Appendix D. The premises is located in Golborne Ward on Elkstone Road, near its junction with Edenham Way. A map of the area is attached as Appendix E, and the list of licensed premises within the vicinity is attached as Appendix F. A map of the 2024 Carnival footprint indicating the parade route, location of sound systems, bars, street trading sites, safe areas and other matters is attached as Appendix G. For clarity, Chair, this map is for illustrative purposes only, as the map for 2025 has yet to be finalised. A list of temporary event notices received so far for this year's Carnival is attached as Appendix H. This list excludes notices which have been withdrawn or issued with a counter notice. Some of these notices may still be under consideration. Finally, Chair, I am not aware of any other documents being circulated. In determining this matter, the committee must have regard to the objection notices from the police and environmental health and take such of the following steps as it considers necessary for the promotion of the licensing objectives. The steps are to either issue a counter notice if it considers it necessary for the promotion of any of the licensing objectives, or take no action and allow the notice to have effect. This concludes the summary of this afternoon's case. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Now for the premises users case. So, Ms. Sasha Price, please can you present your submission and advise us if there's been any additional documentation sent to the council. You have up to 10 minutes to do so. Thank you.
Hi all. One thing I need to make clear is, hi, I'm Sasha. Basically, when I've submitted the license for the premises, I admittedly didn't take out that I do not want to sell alcohol. That's what's caused the confusion. I did then resend an email onto Nick, who's the licensing team from the police, but I don't know if he received that, and I outlined in red that I did not want to sell alcohol. Nick was aware the day before. Unfortunately, I had attended a funeral, so I was a bit out of sorts. So I can only apologise. So anything to do with alcohol, we are not selling. I do not want to sell.
I hope so. That comes as
okay.
Horatio, yeah.
if that is the position that Sasha takes, may I extend my warmest thanks to her. And the police would not, in those circumstances, be making any representation.
Thank you. And I'm sorry if you didn't get the email. I apologise. But yeah, I 100% sent it. It was like, yeah, it brought me into shock.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Miss Price, can I ask, when was that email sent?
On the same day that Nick sent over the decision to say no, basically.
Could you send that email to the licensing service? Because obviously, you know, the hearing is now disbanded. There's no longer a need for it because you were applying for a TENS for the purposes of selling alcohol, and you've obviously withdrawn that. So there is no need for this particular hearing.
Yeah. But it brought me into shock because obviously for the last 15 years we've been on those premises and traded as normal just by selling water and refreshments and stuff. We're obviously behind a perimeter wall. There's never been any crowd control issues. There's never been any issues. And obviously we have a good relationship with the owner of the Sporting. So it's like, I don't know what I've done wrong here, but then I saw in red, it's the highlighted bit about selling alcohol, and I do not wish to sell alcohol.
Can I also ask if that could be sent to us, because my colleague Nick Jerry's actually off at the moment, so that could be why we never received that.
I did send and numerous
I know.
occasions.
I know we don't normally monitor it, but if it would be easier to put it in the chat, if it's a drag and drop into the chat, I'm not sure if that would work, but I just thought I'd suggest that if it's expedient.
Okay, I'll have a look through my email now.
Tell me if I'm wrong, anyone else, obviously, if I shouldn't do that.
So obviously this is no longer needed. Do we need to see that email for clarification? Talking to Horatio, just for like to make sure we're not gonna, you know.
Yeah, just for the record, if you could send that email. Do you have a copy of that email available?
That sent to Nick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you forward that to the licensing service?
Team. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that now. Okay, I'll get.
Have you got the email?
I'm
and
just looking for the previous email now. So yeah.
So do we stay on the call until the email has been witnessed or something, or is that what we need to do?
Yeah.
Fine.
Just for the record.
Yes.
Because it's on my phone. How can I share this for you guys on the screen? I can't, can I?
No, if you forward a copy of that email to the licensing service.
Team now, okay.
If you need to come out the call to do it, you can dial back in straight away. If that's what you need to do.
Let me do that now.
We'll wait for you here.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's unusual.
Licensing governance. So it's gone. It says it's gone.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll get that, and I'll
Yeah.
we can confirm that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna to make sure they receive it, and then I guess we'll be very long.
Thank you. Can I ask what happens then after that?
Well, I think if there's no alcohol, there's no objection. It's not really a case, so you can carry on. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you've effectively withdrawn the application by virtue of that email, so there is no TENS application to consider.
Okay. So can I get an email from you guys that we're safe on those 2 days, please?
Well, it's Fiona from licensing. I mean, the licensing team can write to confirm that the 10 has been withdrawn. Just only one thing to consider. A letter has gone out to majority of commercial premises along the parade route and what areas are considered as pinch points within the carnival footprint. Just recommended that trade is restricted to inside only. The letter also reminds businesses that if any part of the trade takes part or projects onto the highway, then a street trading license will be required, and it's highly unlikely that street trading licenses will be issued this year. So it's just to bear that in mind, Ms. Price.
Okay, as far as I'm aware, Fiona, we're on the, like I said, we're in a perimeter of the wall. We're not on the pavement. We're not on the road. We're not anywhere. Yeah. So we are off.
Yeah, it's your own forecourt. Oh, it's the property's forecourt. It's actually it's separated by physical barriers. I mean, it's quite clear, I think, unless I'm getting it wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm just around the corner.
Okay.
Madam Chair, it's your legal advisor, Richard Chant. I've got the email, but just so the police can have sight of it, is it possible for someone to share that email?
I have just received it as well.
Okay, so, Fiona, yes, your hand is raised.
Thank you. I've received the email, and the email does state that there was no intention of stating alcohol. However, as the application was submitted, we'll need the words to say we'd like to withdraw the 10. So this is fine for today's proceedings, but Ms. Price, if you could just send a follow-up email as soon as possible saying that you're withdrawing the 10, and then we can respond to that formally.
Okay, I will do that immediately.
Thank you. Thank you.
You've had me sweating for 2 weeks.
Well, thank you for making it an easy case, non-case. So I guess we just can call that the end of the hearing, because there is no hearing. And I wish you a happy carnival, Sasha.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me just legal or anyone else. Is there anything else just before we end?
Well, just to confirm, the matter has been withdrawn, so the committee didn't determine the application, and confirmation will be sent out to that effect.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.